welcome back to Wrench Garage. So today, day number 2 of filming of the Firebird project. We've got an official name for it. We are now calling it the Chicken Coupe. And today we're going to be dropping out the subframe, wiring, and basically just getting this thing completely gutted so that we can do a little bit more cleanup, possibly some paint prep for the engine bay. Still a little iffy about that, but I'm most likely going to do it. So, dropping out the subframe, we're dropping out the fuel tank, fuel lines, wiring. We're just going to try to make this thing as much of a shell as we can today, and then we're going to go ahead and get all of our parts out of the shed, figure out what we got, figure out what we need to order, figure out how far we can go with the build at this point, and we'll move on straight from there. It's time to get to work, baby. Okay. Hold on, my turn. Everybody's gonna get it. Everybody's gonna try it.
I want to try it before Tony, because Tony's gonna get it.
Nope. That one's that's a good one. She's
You're
in
on
there. She's on there, boys.
Normally I could do it. I thought it was this one you had that thing in.
She's moving, but she's on there.
Channel locks do it every time.
Why don't we just use, the filter wrench? Tony loosened it.
Reset.
How much more for building you think is in there?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, ooh.
Look, Grandpa shit the bed.
Oh wait, I dropped the tool in it. No. Yeah, I'm actually happy to see how bad this is, because now I don't feel so bad about swapping it, because at one point I was just gonna fix what we got, but
He was gonna fix it, and then he found a supercharger that went to it. Mm-hmm. We debated it, and I said, no, we might want to swap. Head gasket, we don't know how bad it really is.
yeah, so we just continued on with the mission. And now the more we continue on, the more justification we have for doing so.
You know what's funny, Enoch?
What's that?
Is that the dynamic between a perfect friendship, a best friends is psychological. One's a psycho, the other one's logical.
Amen.
Locks do it every time.
Why don't we just use, the filter wrench? Tony loosened it.
Reset.
How much more for building you think is in there?
Oh, I don't know.
It's gonna be gross.
Oh, ooh.
Look, Grandpa shit the bed.
I live by the 80-20 rule, which means like 80% of the work is usually done by 20% of the effort. The last 20% of the work, you have to put 80% of the effort.
Yeah, 7 or an 8. 7 or an 8.
Oh, it's bolted in.
It's a tiny.
Oh.
It's like a 7 or an 8.
I got you get a 7. I'm pretty sure it's a 7.
7 or a 9.
No, it's either a 6 or a 7.
Here, let me, right here. There you go. Yeah, I know. Tony likes to swap between. Depend on his time crunch.
Yep.
Tony's a lot more.
See, would have never known if we hadn't taken that thing off to see it. Would have been over there
That's
just.
what I said. It felt funny when I was trying to unbolt or unclip it.
I'm like, hey, there's no little like lever, no little clip that usually undoes that.
Oh, that's interesting. The way they have that done.
Yeah, so this is what. So these are the coils, right?
It's to keep it in case that ever does break, like the clip. That's why they bolted them in like that. In case the clip would crack or break and brittle.
This is what they call a coil pack. And basically this is for all 6 of our spark plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I don't think this may be a waste spark system, which means one coil fires two cylinders. So even when one is not on the compression stroke, it's gonna fire it's gonna fire the plugs anyway. That's why they call it waste spark, because you're wasting a spark on a non-combusted part of the.
It was crap.
Yeah. Yeah, my Super had it, and I changed it to freaking sequential, which is what we're gonna do. LS is already sequential. They're coil on plug. Say that again. You get it? You got through it?
It's got a curly cube, but okay. Just kick it.
No, hand snips. Like kicking the car off.
Wait, those are my good hand snips. Hold on, use the fucked up ones. You fuck up my blade on that one.
Thank you.
She pinched on me once.
Really?
Did you make it? Yeah, it's off. All right, now get out from under there real quick. You got everything unhooked. Where's the 18 and where's the impact? Yeah, under here cutting his exhaust, I kind of felt like a Baltimore crackhead stealing a catalytic converter.
Okay, so I wasn't the one thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Tell me you grew up.
You know
in
what?
Baltimore.
Lower that jack, and then I'm gonna bring the whole car down.
Okay.
So everybody clear.
Yeah, you ain't doing that with me under it. Hell no. I do some sketchy shit in my life, but not that. Fuck no.
But I won't do that.
Nope. You ain't paying me enough
All right,
money in the
pull
world
that.
to do that.
You want to lower your jack before you start lowering or are you just going to go to...
We're just gonna rest them on the jacks.
Okay.
Tell me when.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You're almost there.
I guess we didn't think about that arm.
Right there.
Jack.
Good?
Yep.
So all bolts are out?
All
You
bolts.
think it? You
Oh,
think
look,
it's just?
I started lowering this watch.
Yeah. Ooh.
I didn't do anything. I did nothing. Hey, we gotta unhook the shifter and shit.
Yeah, on the side of the transmission.
Now that I think about that, we might want to undo that shifter.
Yeah, we're gonna wanna do.
You think you want to crawl under there and do that one? You think I got the rest of it?
Sure. Why the
Here, I got the rest of it
not?
jacked up, back up against the car, at least. It's back up against it. I'm worried about that snap noise.
Yeah, fucking Lord in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom. Oh, gosh. All right, well.
Oh, sorry. Hey, that gasket looks solid at least.
No. That already goes into the chassis. You don't even have to undo that.
Well, no, I was just gonna pop it out.
Trust, you don't have to pop it out.
Okay.
I promise. You don't, because look, it circles right back down into here.
Okay.
What we're trying to do is loosen it from this guy.
There's something connected down this side on here.
And it's on the back side back here.
Yeah. That's why I was going
Tony, you have to get under there.
We could get. No, see if we undo
Hey,
this, we get more.
what makes the car go? Or fire? What did we forget to unhook that makes the car fire? Starter.
Oh, so it's just the starter's plugged in?
The starter's still wired up.
Oh, so unwire the starter and take it all out in one shot.
It's behind the header.
Yeah.
If you look under there, it's behind the header.
Can we lift the body up and get to it?
Maybe. We could try.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got room now?
Is that it?
No, he just got a piece of tape. So it's just a starter wired up. No problem. No problem. Tony can handle that. All right, you can cut for a second. 2 hours later. All right, we're all loose from here. What is that caught up on the very back side of this engine right here?
I don't know.
What is that?
That random ass wire. You see that?
Fucking starter bullshit.
No,
I'm
there's
about to
a
clip
random
this
wire
bitch.
right here. Can I just yank this bitch?
What?
This random ass green wire.
Let me see what it looks like.
Right here. I'm gonna yank it off.
Give me the fucking
Wait,
snips.
hold on.
That's trapped on something.
Look, this one just goes to the starter. I'm just gonna clip this instead of trying to unbolt it and fighting
See
it.
what I mean, man? Just goes in the. Oh no, there's something there.
Ah, I see what it is. Hold on.
What is that?
Well, whatever it is. Okay, it's on the clip. Hold on.
Your fingers are on it.
I can feel. Where's it go to?
Hold on, let me just
That's
get
fine.
up in there where I can see it. Hold on, watch out.
There. This side.
Oh, I see the clip. I see it.
I got it.
You see it? You see where it's at? You got to pull down on the top of that clip.
Yep.
And it should come right out.
Oh, I'm glad I caught that.
There you go.
That was it. What is that thing?
Oh.
What sensor are you?
Oh, that's a knock sensor.
Oh, it is.
That's a knock sensor.
Yeah, who needs a knock sensor?
Yeah, I don't even
Still
run knock
attached.
sensors on the Supra. Fuck those things. They just corrupt the fucking file. I got it. Go. Keep pulling.
Hold on, let me get out from under this fucking thing.
All right. We've successfully de-harnessed the hit after dropping it out.
halfway.
Keep going.
Are we past it?
Yep.
You can let go. You can get out of the way.
That's what I was doing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you take an engine the wrong way with lots of drips.
Oh, I bent this line so that way it kinked it up.
Okay.
You know what? Where's the other one? Oh, it's dripping out the fucking.
Don't worry about it. I got a whole set of brake line, and then I got
Hold
a
on,
Sean
what's this?
with.
Sky.
Yeah.
Ha
Gotta have a part sky.
ha!
Well, Tony,
Tony's just hanging it.
smart.
Work smarter, not harder.
Work smarter, not harder. All right. Ready? Hold on. Remove all tools and zip ties. Dun 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 dun.
You asked me if I could have it done in a week, and I told you I could. Here we go.
Hey, look, somebody didn't even bolt this transmission all the way back up.
Oh, of course.
Bro.
The bolt's just hanging out. So this is a 4060.
Somebody's been in this house before.
No, this whole engine's been messed with at one point. Yeah. So now I'm gonna undo all the brackets holding in all the lines. We're gonna get all the lines out because we're gonna be running -8 as a feed and -6 as a return.
Somebody had to do that fuel pump because they were not having any parts of taking that tank out. They were not having any parts of that. I've seen some dumb shit in my life.
That's how they changed the fuel pump.
They weren't having no parts of this.
Well, I mean, we're gonna put a good shine.
I mean, he kind of didn't have to work for us because at this point we can mount the fuel cell through that hole.
Well, yeah, we can actually.
That justifies the entire fuel cell even more. It's
Well,
still
I'm gonna
abstract.
drill holes and try to put little rubber grommets and make it look nice with the fuel lines going down in, and then follow the same path as the stock
We
ones.
could use that hole to our advantage. Make a bracket that holds the fuel cell, and have it recessed in there about this much, right out the floor.
Yeah, we can. There's a lot of ways.
Shielding bottom.
There's a lot of ways we can do this. We can take these off too.
I mean, this did have to work for us anyway.
Extra weight. Extra weight we don't need. Bye-bye old lines. These are not going to be sufficient for the power that we're going to make. So kids, if you want to make over 500 horsepower, change your lines. Some people would argue that, but I don't know. Argue with me in the comments. I probably won't read them.
Do it right the first time, otherwise. Oh, you got a brake line, and you got a brake line holding you up back here.
Yeah, it's just, is it just pinched into the clip? Because you can just, hey, there's all my fuel. Oh, okay.
You just pinched into the line.
Okay.
Pinched into the clips.
Okay. We're gonna redo these brake lines. Damn it. That's gonna add another 2 days, but whatever. I'm just gonna order a whole stainless steel kit.
Yeah, get free bent. Free bent.
Yeah. And they took that fuel. Yep. And then they just, what is that filler? What is that? Is that, what is that? Is it just RTV? Come on, bro.
Poorly done.
Oh, I thought I.
Somebody RTV'd what they cut in order to seal it.
And very
That's
cool.
exactly why I was smelling gas every time I filled the tank up. Or the seal's probably not seated on the pump either.
I mean, I've always contemplated on doing my fuel pumps like that on a couple of vehicles, but I've never actually seen it done. I've
Tony's
contemplated.
enamored with this.
I love seeing stuff that's something I would have done, already done. Which way do you want this to orientate? Which way do you want this fuel cell to go?
If we're gonna use that to our advantage, maybe we want the pump facing that way. And then the lines, because I think this is our feed out from the pump. One of these are a return and one of these are a vent.
Okay.
And I don't think it matters which one we do, because if we can get these to kind of stick up through for our vent, all we need to do is put like one of those little filter thingies on there.
Then you put a hole for this, and you can basically fill it through there. Just open the hatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, it fits, man. That's mint.
I told you. That's why I said we use this to our advantage.
That's mint.
Use that hole that's already cut. It justifies doing it.
And what we do is we make our own straps somewhere.
We just make a bracket.
That's what I was getting. Yeah.
Or if we have,
Make a
you think
whole
we need to
bracket.
make a little relief there to push
Make
forward
our
and
own little-
continue using these?
Well, we can tap into this support right here. We can tap into this and make our own bracket or cradle. Well, at least my calf's gonna work on doing this. That's gonna be mint. Let's look. See if we do strap like a strap spot here,
Yeah.
strap spot here, come down, and then down up right into these old spots.
Yeah, we could probably reuse those straps. Probably just have to cut them down a little bit, drill a hole.
We'll
so we
reuse them
got-
for now for a temporary hold,
Yeah,
but you know, eventually we'll end up making something that's
that.
rigid.
But I think we should go back with it. Well, no, you're right. We can just go right into the freaking thing. We'll just make our own straps, and then hook them right in like we had them there. Run it over there, bolt them in on that side.
And give me a couple of pieces of you know, like thin strips of sheet metal. It's not rigid. I can turn around and bend it on your vise. Use the vise to bend it where we need it measured. And that way it's form fit. You ain't got to worry about shifting.
And then put a slap of rubber in there or some weather stripping.
Yep.
That way it's got something to grip
Cushion.
to. Yep.
Cushion and grip.
Cushion grip. Okay, everybody, so we are at the point now where we have cleaned and scuffed the undercarriage. It was just a quick clean and scuff. We are a little bit on a little bit of a timeline and a little bit of a budget, but we'll get to that part later. But as of right now, we're moving out the old. We're going. Sean and Tony are going out to the shed to grab the posi rear because one-wheeler pillars ain't cool and non-underlined cars aren't cool. So today I'm gonna see if I can find some Raptor liner for tomorrow, so we can Raptor line the entire underneath, so we can have a good protected structure underneath before we start bolting in all of our pretty little goodies. And well, the goodies aren't pretty just yet, but that's another step that we're also gonna have to do. We're gonna have to start sanding and painting all of our suspension components. So that way when it goes on, it's nice, it's neat, and it just gives the car a nice, better overall vibe. So far, just to recap real quick, we have had fun with the existing engine and made sure it was completely destroyed so we can justify this swap. Yesterday, we ended up removing the rear end, kind of plotting out the rest of our situation. Then we have gone and removed our cradle with the engine transmission, which we're replacing all of that. And now we're in the process of cleaning up the chassis so all the goodies that go on look nice and pretty with the rest of it. So we're getting back to work.